Hello everyone, welcome back for some more thrift store finds. I have a few yard sale things to go over, and then the true final day at the bins. They are closing in a matter of hours. Went there this morning, went out with a whimper, but at least a pretty good little stack considering the cashier is like, screw it, and it was $2 for most people out the door, so still pretty good, worth going, and it was also worth kind of just going for the last day and going to the same place, several times a week for years and years and years, and seeing people that I'd never see outside of that environment, and you don't really you know them, but you see those same people over and over again for years. You get to know them and talk to them. And there's a lot of shaking hands and like nice knowing you, good luck, and it felt like going to a funeral. That was the general vibe and the way people were acting. It felt like going to like a wake or something. It was really just sad, and even the employees, like everyone was just in a bad mood. It was not a good feeling today, so that was very frustrating, and it is sad to see it go, and that was just not a great experience, but did find some stuff, and the yard sale was weird. It was, even the event coordinator was like talking to her for like 2 minutes, and she was kind of frustrated because they just did not have, they had so many people it was at a giant all-girls school, and it was kind of what people left in dorms, and then also a bunch of spaces for people in the community to rent, and like you could have like a big yard sale, and they apparently had a ton of people that were going to do it, and then like half the people actually showed up to put stuff out, so it was a lot smaller than what anyone was anticipating. But I found some pretty good stuff considering I only spent $7 while I was there, so it's worth my time, because I found in their cases, I have no idea what these are, but I'm like, these seem perfectly good for like $1 a piece. These Matoki dolls, they even have the tags on, they're in the cases, so I found 3 of them, and I looked them up and like, oh, they're worth a lot more than I anticipated. So that was really good, and all the ones I see are all coming from Japan. So I found 3 of those: a Christmas one, this blue guy, and this red guy. I just had there's a vibe about them that I'm like, I'll grab those. So those were definitely already kind of like, all right, that was at least worth going. And then I found a couple other things with her packaging as well, not the outer box, but at least that'll make it easier to pack up. No idea who this little anime cat girl is. I'll have to try and look her up, but again, she was $1 as well. And then the rest was on this My Hero Academia figure, who has the original box but none of the packaging, so it's like, and I think he's missing either a stand or he's part of like a set. They could buy a bunch of them, put them together, so I'll have to look that up and see. I think it's like a stand for the action figure, and I don't watch this particular anime, but I know they're pretty popular, and so just for a few bucks, that was worth grabbing all that. So that was the yard sales, and then went to the bins, and there just wasn't a whole lot left. Again, they had stopped getting trucks a little while ago. We have some VHS, VeggieTales, some Wishbone, and a Ancient Secrets of the Bible collector's series, some DVDs, and then some music CDs, the Public Enemies remake, Night at the Museum, the American Gladiators Ultimate Workout, the newer ones that were there with Gina Carrero, where she was first famous, the Ali G Show, the complete first season, Colado's Way, You, Me, and Dupree, Blades of Glory, and Final Destination 2 for a DVD, and then a small stack of CDs, including 2 sealed copies of this Taylor Hicks American Idol winner, who, this is just so funny, because I, years and years ago, actually saw this guy in concert, not by choice, but because for some reason, I don't know what it was, still this day I have no idea why. My brother was like really into this guy, I thought it was really cool, so I took him to a concert that was local once. Weird. We have Awake, Josh Groban, some Five for Fighting, Savage Garden, Vertical Horizon, Aspects of Love, Andrew Lloyd Webber. This is Pavarotti's Opera Made Easy, some Bon Jovi, and a few soundtracks. We have The Crow, Salvation, we have Ja Rule, and 16 Tons, Tennessee Ernie Ford, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, the remake one, the Jim Carrey, Peter Cetera, some more Five for Fighting, Out of Eden, some Madonna, hard candy. And Millennium 60s Rock Party. And an Amy Grant collection. So, again, not super great, just kind of the leftover pieces that were there, but hey, I can't be upset for $2 but on the last day, and I knew going in I wasn't debating even whether or not I was going today, because I knew there really wasn't going to be much. But I'm glad I went, just to kind of, even almost on a therapeutic sense, kind of get out of your system and go one last time. So yeah, not a fun experience, not a fun way to start the weekend, but overall still pretty good for just going out for a few hours at least. I'm glad I went. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you around.